Before we begin to travel, let's first focus on the here and now. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. You have a name, you have memories, you have roles you play, daily responsibilities, dreams and aspirations. But for the rest of this hypnosis, as you get even more comfortable now, none of these things are required of you. Take a deep breath in again and let out a long, slow exhale. Imagine it clearly, the different roles you occupy throughout your week. Picture them almost like physical things you carry around. Imagine setting them down one by one right now. Just placing them on the floor beside you. They aren't going anywhere, but you don't need to hold on to them right now. And as you let go of those roles, let's talk about that voice in your head. The one that's probably asking, is this going to work? Am I doing this right? That is your analytical mind. It's good at its job. It has spent your whole life protecting you. It wants to analyze, categorize, and verify. But you don't need to solve anything right now, because we are going to work with your subconscious mind. So, instead of trying to force that analytical voice to keep quiet or turn down, let it run in the background, as it now slowly will continue to fade away. Allow your awareness to drop down into your body. Feel the rising and falling of your chest. Feel the weight of your hands resting where they are. You are moving from a state of thinking into a state of simply noticing. Whatever pops into your mind during this session, whether it's a clear image, a subtle feeling, or just a vague hunch, just let it be there. You don't need to decide if it's real or make-believe. You don't need to prove anything. You're only here to observe. Let your mind do what it naturally does every single night when you fall asleep. You don't force a dream to happen. You don't build it piece by piece. You just let the outside world fade out and the inner world fade in. It starts with a subtle shift in your focus. Right now, behind your closed eyelids, there's a dark screen. But if you look closely, the darkness isn't entirely empty. It has subtle changes in light, small moving patterns, maybe a faint wash of color. Instead of trying to see anything specific, just watch that screen, letting your eyes relax into the dark. Your mind is incredibly powerful. It knows how to build a world without you having to consciously think about it. It does it every single night. So just step back and let it do the work for you now. Slowly, a landscape or setting is going to assemble itself around you. It might happen all at once, like a light being switched off, or it may fade in gradually, like a photograph slowly developing. First, you might just get a single, isolated detail. A texture, a shape, a color. Don't rush to make sense of it. If nothing is appearing yet, and it's still just a quiet, dark space, that's perfectly fine too. Sometimes, an important part of this process is just sitting in the quiet, giving your brain permission to stop trying so hard. There's no single right way to experience this. Some people see things playing out in front of them. Others don't see a thing, but they get a sudden, strong gut feeling. Whatever happens, treat it with curiosity. Imagine that some place ahead of you is a gentle path. There's no pressure to walk it quickly. There's nowhere you have to arrive. With each breath, notice what naturally begins to stand out. Perhaps you become aware of the ground beneath you. Is it soft or firm? Warm or cool? Smooth, rough, sandy, grassy or made of stone? There's no need to invent an answer. If nothing comes, simply notice the absence of an answer and continue breathing. Allow your awareness to widen. Notice the air around you. Can you sense warmth from sunlight, coolness from shade, or the touch of a breeze? As your surroundings become a little clearer, notice whether there are any sounds. Perhaps there is bird song, perhaps the sound of water, the wind through leaves, the distant murmur of voices, or perhaps there's only silence. Every experience is welcome. Notice how your gaze gently lowers towards your feet, towards your body, and the rest of your surroundings. Let the details come only if they wish. If an image appears, observe it. If only a feeling arises, stay with that feeling. If a thought drifts through your mind, simply notice it and let it pass, making room for whatever comes next. Imagine that each breath gently brightens this inner landscape, allowing only the details that are ready to emerge. You remain calm, you remain safe. Now, I want you to imagine a door. This door represents a memory, a story, or a symbolic experience that your subconscious mind considers meaningful for you today. As you approach, notice whatever naturally draws your attention. The color, the texture, the feeling that comes as you stand before it. There's no need to force anything, simply notice. Take one slow breath in and breathe out. When you feel ready, allow the door to open in whatever way feels natural. Perhaps it swings open, perhaps it slowly fades away, perhaps you simply find yourself already on the other side. As you step through, allow the scene to unfold at its own pace. You are an observer first. Allow your attention to settle on the first thing that naturally stands out. There's no need to decide whether it's imagination or memory. Simply observe with gentle curiosity. As you look around, ask yourself one gentle question. What wants to be noticed? If another person appears, there's no need to know who they are. Simply notice how their presence feels. Notice their posture, their expression, the energy they seem to carry. If no one appears, that is equally perfect. Allow the experience to unfold in its own way. Your subconscious communicates in many different ways, sometimes through images, sometimes through emotions, sometimes through symbols, sometimes through a quiet knowing. If a feeling begins to emerge, allow yourself to acknowledge it without trying to change it. You don't need to push it away. You don't need to hold on to it. Simply notice where you feel it in your body. If that feeling had a temperature, what might it be? Warm, cool, or somewhere in between? If it had a weight, would it feel light or heavy? If it had a color, would one naturally come to mind? There's no right answer. Allow the first quiet impression to be enough. As you continue breathing slowly and comfortably, notice that the feeling doesn't need to stay exactly the same. It may become stronger, it may become quieter, it may move, or it may remain exactly where it is. Simply observe. And perhaps this feeling has a story that slowly begins to carry you someplace else. And without trying to direct where it goes, allow that story to unfold in whatever way feels most natural. You don't need to chase it. You don't need to fill any gaps. Simply notice what appears. Perhaps you find yourself somewhere familiar or someplace completely unknown. Notice what naturally draws your attention. A person, an object, a building or landscape, or perhaps simply a feeling that you have arrived somewhere important. Allow yourself to be there as an observer, safe, calm, curious. If this scene could communicate with you without using words, what would it want you to understand? Don't search for an answer. Simply allow the question to drift gently into your awareness. What would the scene want you to understand? Whatever comes first, an image or sensation, a memory, a single word, or even silence, accept it exactly as it is. Now notice where this path is leading. You don't need to follow it, but if it feels comfortable, allow yourself to continue. Each step takes you a little deeper into this inner landscape, where your subconscious communicates with clarity in its own unique language. Notice whether there's something here that seems to hold significance. Every sensation, every impression can serve as a gentle guide. Take one slow breath in and breathe out. With every breath, allow yourself to become just a little more curious. Imagine it feels familiar, like something or someone you have encountered before. Now imagine it has a thread woven through time. Allow yourself to gently follow that thread. It may carry you backwards, not through minutes or hours, but through experiences. Your only task is to observe and drift further now. Notice the scene beginning to change. Allow yourself to arrive at the first place your subconscious considers important. The first impression is enough. Don't improve it, don't question it, simply notice. Look gently towards your feet. What do you become aware of? The ground beneath you, the way you are standing, the covering on your feet, or perhaps the feeling of bare skin. Now notice your hands. Simply become aware of them. Do they look young or old, strong or delicate, worn from work or smooth? Allow your awareness to move naturally to the clothing you are wearing. Notice what comes easily. A color, a fabric, or weight, perhaps something unusual, or perhaps nothing at all. Now slowly become aware of the world around you. Are you indoors or outside? Is the air warm or cool? Is there the scent of earth, wood, smoke, salt, nature, or something entirely different? Listen carefully. What sounds belong to this place? Voices, animals, flowing water, people. Take another slow breath, and as you breathe out, ask yourself one quiet question. Where am I? Don't search for an answer. Simply allow the first impression to arise. It may come as an image, a feeling, a single word, or a quiet sense of knowing. Whatever arrives first, accept it with gentle curiosity. Now ask yourself another simple question. Who am I here? Again, there's no need to answer with your thinking mind. Allow your subconscious to respond in whatever way it chooses. Perhaps you become aware of your age, perhaps your name, perhaps your identity. Simply allow this life or this symbolic experience to continue unfolding naturally before you. There's nowhere to rush. Only another step, another breath, another quiet discovery waiting to reveal itself. Allow yourself to become more present within it, not forcing, not directing, simply noticing. You remain calm, safe, able to observe everything with curiosity and ease. Take a slow breath in and breathe out. Now allow time to move naturally forward, not to just any moment, but to a moment that helps you understand this life more clearly. The scenes begins to shift, perhaps slowly, perhaps in an instant. And as everything settles once again, notice where you are. What immediately captures your attention? Who, if anyone, is with you? What are you doing? What feels important about this moment? There's no need to explain it. Simply observe. Notice how your body feels here. Strong, light, tired, young, old, healthy. If emotions arise, simply acknowledge them. What matters most in this moment? Now, allow time to continue moving to another moment, one that your subconscious knows is connected to why you are here today. The scenery changes once more. Notice what is different. Notice what stays the same. Notice your responsibilities, your relationships, your internal beliefs. One scene at a time, what emotions or thoughts frequently arise? Now allow yourself to move to one of the most meaningful moments. It doesn't have to be the happiest or the most difficult, but simply a moment that carries the greatest understanding. Trust your subconscious to choose wisely. The scene shifts once again. As it becomes clear, simply observe. Notice where you are. What is happening? What emotions are present? If this moment could teach you something, what might it be? See if there is a thread connecting it all. And with each slow breath, the story continues to reveal itself exactly as much as you are ready to receive. There's no need to witness every single moment. Your subconscious can simply bring you to the moments that matter most. Take a slow, comfortable breath in and breathe out. Now allow time to move once again to one last meaningful chapter. Perhaps years have passed, perhaps only days. Perhaps you immediately sense that life is different now. Observe with quiet curiosity. Notice where you are, what surrounds you, what occupies your days, what gives this life meaning, what brings joy, what brings challenge. Simply notice. If emotions arise, welcome them gently. If they become strong, remember that you are always observing from a place of safety. You can witness everything with calm understanding now. Take another slow breath and breathe out. Now notice whether there's a decision, a turning point, a moment that changes the direction of this life. You don't have to search for it. Simply allow yourself to be brought there. As the scene unfolds, observe what is happening. What choice is being made? What circumstances surround it? What emotions are present? How does this decision shape everything that follows? There's no need to judge it, no need to wonder whether it was right or wrong. Simply understand it through the eyes of the person living this life. Every choice made sense to them with what they knew at that time. Every experience became part of their journey. As you approach the later years of this life, Notice how it feels, how your body feels, how your mind feels. What wisdom has been gained? What has become less important? What has become truly meaningful? Take a moment to simply observe. Notice the people who remain close, the places that feel close, the memories that carry weight, and then allow yourself to move gently to the final day of this life. Getting clarity from this place, you remain completely safe, merely an observer, watching with compassion. Notice where you are, indoors or outside, day or night. Is anyone with you? Simply notice. Notice the overwhelming feeling that remains. Not the small details, but something deeper. What mattered most? What was learned? What was loved? What was left unfinished? Imagine yourself becoming lighter, as though you are gently rising above the events of this lifetime, looking back with complete acceptance, no judgment, only understanding. From this broader perspective, see the whole journey, the beginnings, the endings, the joys, the sorrows, the mistakes, the victories. And from this place of quiet perspective, ask one final question. What lesson from this life is most valuable for me to carry into my life today? Trust that whatever is truly important will remain with you, clear, gentle, and available whenever you need it. Take one final look around. Notice anything you hadn't noticed before. offer quiet gratitude to your subconscious for revealing exactly what you are ready to receive today. Whether what you experienced felt vivid, subtle, symbolic, or somewhere in between, trust that your mind has taken from this journey whatever is most helpful for you. There's nothing you need to remember through effort. Whatever is important will remain with you naturally, and whatever is no longer needed can gently fade into the background. Imagine now that the scene begins to soften, the colors becoming lighter, the sounds growing quieter, as though a gentle mist is settling over the landscape. With each breath you return, carrying only the wisdom, the understanding, the compassion, and the growth that serves you now. You feel lighter, more present, more connected to yourself. Allow yourself to return to the quiet space behind your closed eyelids. Calm, comfortable, peaceful, safe. Notice your breathing, slow, easy, natural. Notice the gentle weight of your body, the surface supporting you completely. Become aware of your hands, your feet, the feeling of your clothing against your skin, the temperature of the room around you. Perhaps you notice sounds that have been there all along, the room slowly returning to your awareness. As your conscious mind gently connects with the present moment, allow everything you have learned to settle within you. Not as memories you must analyze, but as quiet understanding, as intuition, as wisdom that will continue unfolding in the days and weeks ahead. Take another slow, refreshing breath in and breathe out what's no longer needed. Imagine every part of you becoming fully aligned. Mind, body, and with a fresh energy returning to your body now. Gently open your eyes.